two, one. Boom. Peace, peace, peace. What's up? What's good? What's happening? It's Coach Bey. This is Daily Motivation Live, and yes, you hear it. The frog got me. The frog got me. Friday, after I had a great conversation with someone who's going to be on the podcast. Thank you. Big shout out to you. Can't give it away. But man, like 3 hours after, I lost my voice, and in the middle of the conversation, I kind of felt like I was getting a little scratchy. Peace, what's up? I felt like I was getting a little scratchy, but I was drinking some water and I was hoping that went away. And about 3 hours after I finished that conversation, I just lost my voice. It was crazy. So the frog did get me. So I had to take a couple of days off. Peace, what's happening? Had to take a couple of days off to just rest my voice as much as I possibly could, because I did have a training and I do have children and family that require me. And, my children, they don't want to hear that I can't talk. And yesterday I had a training, but today I had to get back. I'm almost back, but not totally. I got the Doc Rivers going on right now, but this is Daily Motivation Live. I had to get back to you, and today I want to talk to you about balance. Balance, that thing that they call work-life balance, right? And big shout out to the brothers at EYL, Earn Your Leisure. I believe it was Rashad that was talking about the fact that we're always out of balance. At some point, in some way, that we're always out of balance. That there is really no such thing as total life-work balance or work-life balance. And I had to think about that. I want you to think about it. Because realistically, either maybe you're going too hard at work and you're neglecting the things at home, or you just totally neglecting the things that matter the most and maybe playing a little too much, where it brings you out of balance. So I don't know that there is an actual way to achieve complete work-life balance, but I do encourage you, and I do believe that it's important to know what's on the scale. Know what's on the scale and know what's important, because both sides of the scale basically make up you, make up the things that are important or that should be important, whether it's work, whether it's relationships, whether it's school, whether it's athletics, whether it's your kids, whatever it may be, relationships. It's important to know what's on the scale and give attention and intention to the things that are on the scale, so that you don't fall completely out of balance. I asked a young person the other day about how much video games that they were playing, and this particular individual is like, man, I really want to be a good basketball player. I really want to improve. Well, you talk about balance. You can't go 15 minutes training and an hour and a half, 2 hours playing video games. You're a professional video gamer, which, hey, there's professional video gamers out there. Look, don't get me wrong, but please don't say that you want to be one thing if you're not willing to give attention and intentional balance thoughts towards that balance. So I'm gonna cut this one a little bit short because I do want to rest my voice. I do actually have another meeting after this, but I wanted to make sure I reached out to you guys. This Wednesday, podcast is back. Of course, it's our second episode. Listen, I got another powerhouse. What can I say? I'm extremely excited about it. You will absolutely get something out of this, brother. I'm telling you, I will give that away. You will absolutely get something out of this brother, because he's sharper than a laser. I'm telling you. And his experience and his courageousness, the challenges that he's been through, and where he is right now is just out of this world. A heart of gold. But it's going to be a very insightful and enlightening conversation. So I want you to tune in on YouTube. It goes out, it airs at 3 a.m. on Pacific time, 6 a.m. Eastern time. I'll send the link out as well. So yeah, tune in, Design Your Life podcast. But please give yourself some attention. Give the things that are in your life intentional attention in terms of how you are balancing those things and attempting to try to balance those things. But make sure that you know what's on the scale. That's the most important thing, is know what's on the scale, know what's important. Put the phone down if you need to. Put the video games down if you need to. Give her a kiss. Give him a hug. Do whatever you have to do. Make sure at work that you're not totally just like focused on the things that don't matter. Make sure that at work that you are able to disconnect at a certain point. It's extremely important that you think about your self-care and your health, the balance, and attempting to have a balance. You're not going to totally, it's not going to be perfect. There is, in my opinion, there's no such thing as like complete work-life balance. It's going to be out of balance at some point if you're trying to accomplish certain things. And hopefully it's not out of balance because you just don't have anything on your mind. You're just indifferent. You don't really care too much about anything. Hopefully that's not the case for you. But make sure you remember you're a champion. Believe it. Design your life. I'm gone with the frog. I'm gone. Peace.